The man laughed and took off his girlfriend's clothes. Told her to go seduce the fat guy over there. His girlfriend was surprised why? Turns out the man led the brothers to ski, but did not want to spend money to buy tickets. And that fat gooey's the staff at the ski rink. Convinced him then they would be able to enter the field for free. Faced with such shameless request, that girl agreed. She walked in front of the fat man, offered a cigarette first, then said she and two sisters went skiing, but forgot money. Can you let us in? Fat man fantasized about his unexpected meeting with three beautiful girls. He agreed immediately, but after a while, he saw the girl led two men. He collapsed. Sisters. The three people hurriedly sat on the cable and ran away. More ashamed, in the evening they came again. This time fat man stopped them. Said it was being closed. Unexpected live male lead threatened. If you don't let us in, I will denounce you. Freely release us during the day. Fat man was stunned. He had to let them in. Three people sat on the cable car, but didn't know this would be the decision to find their way to death. Not long after, a colleague came to change shifts. Fat man told him, there are still three people on. Wait until they get down then close the field. The colleague waited, and saw them getting down. So he thought there is no other person. He switched off power sources and went home. On the other side, the cable car that the three main people sat on suddenly stopped. They hung in midair. Just they thought it was a problem. It could be fixed soon. Until the lights on the cable car line went off. Darkness covered them. They knew it was not good. The girl remembered that it was Sunday. This ski field is only open on Sunday. That means, greater than if they were forgotten, they would be stuck there. Anyone? Help. Help. After half a day, only cold wind responded to her. After a long time, 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 could not help but pee. He pushed the handrail, freeing himself from the cable car. Snow was falling, more heavily. Snowstorm arrived, frantically swept along flying ice chips, which created lots of sound. The three huddled together, but still shaky. Suddenly a light flashed behind. Someone went patrol. Bravo! They were delighted and shouted. But the snow is too heavy. The patrolman didn't think there were people on the cable car. He got a message to return to the team. He was to go. The three saw it was not good. They threw glasses, helmets, snowboards, to catch attention, but the patrolman still could not see. He just left, leaving three people extremely desperate. At night, a series of ice pillars attached on the cable car. The temperature was too low. The girl's face began to be hurt by the cold. It was severe. The male lead didn't want to wait anymore. He pushed down the rail, decided to jump down to find aid. Considering the ground first very high, he held back his fear and took a deep breath. Oh man, the main male still despised the altitude of this place. The leg bone pierced the thigh. The legs broke completely. He felt very painful, and screamed to tell the two to stay on the cable. The girl took off her scarf. She wanted to throw it at the male lead to stop bleeding. But it got stuck on a tree. Not long after, the male lead would lose blood and die. 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 suddenly thought that he can follow the cable car to climb the pillar, then crawl down under the pillar. Although it's also very dangerous, but to save the male lead, greater than he started climbing. But one foot stepped on the ice. Almost slipped down. 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 hastily retreated. They could only clear the ice and snow from the cable car. It was at this moment that the male lead below just raised his head. He would be dead. The gray wolves displayed an attack stance. Luckily the girl above threw down her snowboard, and scared them, but not far away resounded the howling wolf. That meant they were still there. 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 then climbed up. He grabbed the cable, moving it bit forward. Suddenly he looked down at the ground in horror. 1, 2, 3. A pack of wolves surrounded the main male. His legs were broken. Could only scream desperately. Don't let her look. He didn't want his girlfriend to see his deadly appearance. The girl heard the scream below. She burst into tears. Not long after, the male lead was almost gone. Two people on the cable car were dumbfounded. 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 looked at his hand. Some scratches. At this moment the girl suddenly said, "Why didn't you stop him?" She blamed 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 for the male lead. 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 couldn't accept. He said he couldn't do anything. She didn't stop him either. 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝙀 said angrily, The girl cried again. They were all very pitiful. But no one wanted to be responsible for the male lead's death. Such a situation. Snow still fell. They got colder. Just warmed up each other. They kept talking. About what they want to do. Who they want to meet. To give each other motivation. Finally it was morning. The ski field was certainly empty. The girl woke up. And found her hands frozen on the handrail. She tried once. To get away from it. And lost half of the arm's skin. Not only that, the wound on her face became more and more serious. 𝙤𝙬𝙧𝙀 used her hand to scratch. But 𝙤𝙬𝙀 stopped her. He told not to scratch. Hunger and cold maltreat them. 𝙤𝙬𝙀 decided based on last night's plan. Follow the cable crawling to the other pole. Then go down. The girl advised him to wait a moment. Someone may come. 𝙤𝙬𝙀 nodded. He leaned on the side to rest. After a long timid ski field is still empty. The girl couldn't help but cry. She wiped her tears with her hands. And carelessly hit damaged skin. But she herself could not feel it. Because the face had lost its feeling. After a while, 𝙤𝙬𝙀 woke up again. He knew he can't wait more. Only himself. 𝙤𝙬𝙀 began to climb. He grabbed the cable with both hands. Moved forward little by little. The shoes kept him warm. But were very heavy. Each move forward, were consuming stamina. At this point there was a fleeting gray shadow below. The wolves came, just waiting for 𝙤𝙬𝙀 to fall. He would become a meal. 𝙤𝙬𝙀 struggled to climb onto the second cable car. He was severely injured. He told the girl to throw the ski stick over here. To protect him when he got down. The girl moved her body to get it. The screw on the cable car is loose. It moved. She took the ski stick. Threw down. Then 𝙤𝙬𝙀 moved from the second cable car. The hungry wolf below was still staring at him. This time he completely ignored the wound on his hand. Accelerated forward. Finally 𝙤𝙬𝙀 climbed onto the pillar. Then down the stairs to the ground. He just picked up the ski stick. Then jumped a hungry wolf. No, no. 𝙤𝙬𝙀 stabbed the hungry wolf. Threatened it to run away. Then hastily sat on the snowboard. Slipping down the mountain. The girl saw the two wolves chase. 𝙤𝙬𝙧𝙀 but could do nothing. Could only pray for 𝙤𝙬𝙀 safely down the mountain. Then leads people to save her. Another night has come. There is no big blizzard tonight. The girl lived until the next morning. But 𝙤𝙬𝙀 has yet to come back. She felt scared and helpless. Looked down. The body of her boyfriend was buried in snow. Proving that the snow has become thick. The girl started to move out of the cable car. She wanted to get a little closer to the ground. Then jumped down. The screw was completely loose. The cable car suddenly fell. Fortunately, it stopped at a position close to the ground. But the steel wire was slowly snapping. The girl took a deep breath. Let go. She fell on snow. Suddenly, the cable car also fell. Her leg had been injured. The girl crawled forward with both hands. Crawled, rolled and slowed. Finally reached the middle of the mountainside. She saw blood stains on the ground. There is also a shattered body. That turned out to be 𝙤𝙬𝙀 who had died under the wolf's mouth for a long time. The girl glanced. Hungry wolf was staring at her in front of her. There is still blood on the mouth. She was so scared. Fortunately, these wolves were already full. And didn't attack her. She slowly moved. Rolled down a slope. Finally reached the foot of the mountain. But because she wasn't strong enough, she fainted. Snow fell heavier. Passers-by discovered her. The girl was saved. She was alive. Thanks to luck. But not every time luck would come. So young people should not be too giddy. Be aware every time. Alright, do you like this movie? Hit like if you like it. And comment your opinions.